Sup, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle fan art video. This is a bonus one, so for the weekend, we're going to go ahead and put up two. So come back tomorrow morning for another edition. For this one, we're going to look at some of the more recent submissions. I actually need to click on latest, but we're going to look at some of the more recent submissions, and then from there, we're going to, well, I just got one a few minutes ago. Great timing, bro. And then from there, tomorrow, we're going to look at some of the older ones. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you are new, please consider subscribing, of course. I don't know how often I will do the recent ones because the problem is when I get to them, when I go through the older ones, I'm going to collapse the middle and I'm going to get to a point where it's like, oh, I've already done these ones like a few weeks ago. So I don't know, but it should still be fun to kind of look at some of the newer ones. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy it. So King Toast MVP, everybody, thank you for your submissions, by the way. Hashtag DFreeFanArt over on Twitter. Unawoken Limiter, Omni God Goku. Okay. So HP is pretty... Well, he's LR. I feel like all those stats should be a lot higher, but it's fine. Intelligence type, excuse me, 3 key and 90%. So he's the intelligence leader, like an int type, but he's an AGL unit. Okay, whatever. Omni Dragon Fist causes and make a colossal damage with a rare chance to stun. Thank you for the submission, my man. D free fan art. Oh, looks like you typed it and printed it all out. Nice. I appreciate it. All right, so we have a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta card. You like actually made a real card, didn't you? Man, thanks for the work. I appreciate it. Primal Fusion, Radiating Crimson, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Type Key +3, HP attack and defense +70%. Yes, that's what I expect from the next hero leader. Super Attack Max causes immense damage and deals 10% damage dealt for 2 turns. Deal 10% damage dealt for 2 turns. To yourself? I don't understand that one. The damage that you deal to them, to yourself? Okay. Free dupe system calculations. Wow. This man really did the whole breakdown on the mat. You guys can look at this, but his attack stat gets beastly. He's factoring all the different links in and stuff like that to determine how hard this unit is going to hit. Let's actually look at his attack. 11,000. Not bad. He'd be really good. All right. Phantom Strikes. Passive attack plus 40% attacks. Effective against all types, so Super Gogeta launches an additional attack with a medium chance that the additional attack will be a super attack. Wow, that's really good. He can pop off 3 attacks with the additional system, or the potential system, excuse me. All of them could be crits. He's really good. He gets a free additional, which isn't bad, but you need a dupe for the crits. SA Mechanic deals the 10% for the second turn at the start of the turn. Mechanic on SA stacks to a maximum of 20%. For 2 turns, and the additional super is launched via passive or potential system. When running to user and friends, the slip damage will be equated. Yeah, so it does damage yourself. Will be equated separately. If the user did 800k, they would get a total of 160k extra. And if a friend did 900k, they would get 180 extra. If they're both on the same turn, an extra 340 will be applied. Important slip damage is affected by barriers, but is not affected by defense. Chance to be a SA on additional equates to cooler. Wow. Links are Super Saiyan, Fused Fighter, Saiyan Roar, Kamehameha, Saiyan Pride, GT First Battle. Bro, thank you. I'm sorry if I misunderstood some of it, but thank you for all the work you put in, man. Honestly, the most detailed card I've seen to this point. You've literally made a real card, did all the calculations. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Phenomenal unit. Very well balanced, by the way. All right. Hey, D-Free, here's my LR Beerus card. Like, all these actually just came in, like, literally a few minutes ago. That's why I haven't seen them, because a lot of times I do get tagged in them when I see them, but sometimes I don't. So, LR Beerus. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Physical type, key +3, HP attack and defense +90%. Physical LR Beerus. Wouldn't mind that. I like it. Colossal damage and lowers the defense. Attack and defense +80%. Defense +90%. Godly power, prepare for battle, shocking speed, the innocence, berserker, fierce battle, and legendary power. Thank you for this submission, man. Appreciate it. First submission, hope it's not too OP. We will find out. So, Rising Power of God, Super Saiyan God Goku, Super Type Key +3, Dragon Smash, causes immense damage and greatly lowers attack. Thank you for that. That's really good, the lowering of the attack. Shout out to Pycon for getting that. Rising Power of God, we looked at that stuff. Super attack is Dragon Smash, lowers attack, like I said. Newfound Godly Power, attack +200% when launching a super attack. Regenerates all HP when it is below 30%, similar to how he did during his fight during Beerus in the Battle of Gods arc. Okay. I would you'd probably have to put a restriction on that, like AGL Whis, like one time only in the battle or whatever, because he's ridiculously OP at that point. But otherwise, it's really good. And then the traditional Super Saiyan God links. I like it, bro. Thanks. Okay, so we have Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, or Gogeta, excuse me. Mighty Blue Aura, TUR, Super Tech. All right, there's a stat breakdown at the top. Leader skill, Super Type, Ki +3, HP attack and defense increased by 77%. I could see 77 being a thing too. I like the 70 number, but I think 77 is plausible as well. I don't think it's going to go any higher than that, though. Whenever we actually do get a new updated Super Lead other than Vegeta Blue. Stardust Breaker causes immense and lowers attack. Immense damage and lowers attack. 1/3 chance of super attack changing to Stardust Kamehameha causes immense damage and greatly lowers attack and defense. Okay. This is the greatest fusion of all. Own attack and defense up by 100%. Effective against all types. Allies attack and defense up by 50%. Super Kamehameha. Super Saiyan Kamehameha. Prepare for battle. My freaking brain like literally combined both of those. Over in a flash. Fuse Fighter. Experienced Fighter. And Fierce Battle. Would be very good in the meta, bro. Thank you. I think he's not too OP. I think he's really good. Took me a while to make. Well, thank you for the submission nonetheless, man. Thank you for everybody's submissions. I do appreciate it. And you guys make it easy for me to keep doing these videos because you guys keep submitting. Once again, over on Twitter, #DFreeFanArt. That's how you guys would get to these submissions. So anyways, Super Type, Ki +4, HP attack and defense plus 25,000. That's not bad because it would be applied to every unit. Every unit, you'd have 6 units on your team. Each of them would have at least 25,000 HP on top of. So on average, you'd probably have upwards of like 32,000 per unit. And whatever that equates to, 32,000 times 7. And then, wait, you probably have to times that by 2 because if you're running double leads, you have a lot of HP, but I don't think it's too much. I think that the attack and defense, though, may be a bit high. Yeah, the attack and defense would be a problem. The HP wouldn't really be, but I think the attack and defense would. Your defense would be super high. Not good at the math, but either way, I can tell just by looking at it. It's a good idea, though. I like it. We have a couple of units in the game that are like that. They say like a leader feels like a flat number. That never really steamrolled and turned into anything. I don't know if it ever will, though. Immense damage attack for the allies plus 30%. Attack plus 75. See, yeah, his attack is ridiculous. Ridiculous with that leader skill. And then 120% when HP is above 20. Man, this guy's attack is like over like, I don't know. Before super, it's not like, what, like, I don't know. Somebody tell me. It's like over 100,000 before super. Goodness. You know, that's not even too bad either because some of these units do get that high anyway. And then the key multiplier kicks in. I don't know. I'd have to sit down and look at this. It just sounds like such a high, outlandish number. Like, it's ridiculous. And it could be. Very good link set, though. And just be careful with the flat numbers, unless you wanted your unit to be like that, which is fine. Made this one better. Michail, I'm only going to show one. I see that you submitted 2. I'm going to show this one here. Demigra. You guys can take a look at it. Pause the video if you would like to. You are Extreme Tech. Demon Realm's best. Excuse me, I'll say real. Maybe this one is better. We'll look at the Zamasu because you feel like it's better. Extreme Tech, God of Absolution, Fused Zamas. Ooh. All gods, plus 5 key and 50% attack and defense. No HP, which you'd probably want that over either the attack or the defense, preferably over the defense. But, you know, it's passable. I don't know about the 5 key. It's probably not necessary. And by gods, do you mean god units? Like Super Saiyan God Goku, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta? Or do you mean like literally like God leads, like, you know, Gogeta, Vegeta, Blue, those, you know, those super powerful leaders? I don't know. It just says all gods. I assume you probably meant the latter. Passive has a chance to make a halo in one shot for 2 turns, but when it runs out, he is weak. Okay. I like it, man. Thank you. I love the creativity aspect of it. All right. Hope you enjoy. Hopefully that works more. All right. So we have Sasuke, CM2 Sasuke. That's actually the blazing art. I like it. Don't mind it. Extreme type, Ki +3, HP attack and defense plus 85%. Immense damage to enemy while ... I had to yawn. My bad. Sorry, I disappeared. For whatever reason, whenever I do these, I start getting like kind of tired. I don't know why. I like reading them. Maybe it's just because I'm talking nonstop. Like in gameplay videos, I do, but it feels like maybe I get a little bit more break. So you guys can look at the breakdown there. Immense damage while sacrificing 5% of health and greatly lowers defense. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Like the Sasuke submission. All right, this is the trailer, Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle trailer, Vegeta art. Also, this art is official in the Chinese game Dragon Ball Fighters, not Fighters with a Z at the end, but Dragon Ball Fighters, the IE Chinese Dokkan game thingy. So it's an official art in that game. You guys can go ahead and take a look at this. SSJ LR Vegeta Super Attack at 11 key transformation to SS Blue, 12 key Vegeta Sword, 13 key final Kamehameha, passive Thunderizing Blaze, a fire attack, increase attack by 80% if key is under 6. He would start at 6 probably under the leader. Vegeta transformed into base Vegeta, but he would counter super attacks. Link's Fused Fighter, Over in a Flash, Super Saiyan LR Link, which is legendary power, shocking speed, and Ultimate Warriors. A new Saiyan Link with only full-blooded Saiyans is a 2-key link and minus 30% of your attack stats. Oh, okay. I wouldn't like that link at all. But thanks for the submission, man. All right, so you have a blue Vegeta. I haven't seen very many Vegetas in here. This guy, he sent it twice, so we're not going to go over it a second time. Thank you for submission, though. This is my fan Dokkan card, second one with Vegeta. All right, so Pride and Power in the Godly Realm. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. All right, Super AGL types get 1 key and 150% attack and defense. I assume that there's a buff or a negative to that for extreme types because there's a cutoff there. Cause immense damage and medium chance to stun the enemy. Okay. All right, so the second half is they get 70% attack and defense, but no key. Interesting. Okay. It's like a very buff version of the 120 leaders. I wonder what they will actually do as far as the next leaders go. Anyways, passive skill, key +3 and attack plus... Oh, he gives them the key anyway. Never mind. 20% to super allies and defense plus 20%. Attack plus 130%. HP plus 15% per rainbow key sphere obtained. While attack plus 5% of defense plus 15% per key sphere obtained. High chance of changing super. And man, that is a convoluted one. He does so many different things. He heals. He's a self-sufficient unit because he gets his own key. He gives the other unit's key and statistical improvement. He gets his own natural attack increase. Goodness. 150 key multiplier. Super attack, Pride of Our Warrior Race, which misspelled, bro. W-A-R-R-I-O-R, excuse me. Cause immense damage and medium chance to stun. 30% chance of launching Gamma Burst Flash with tremendous power. Goodness gracious. All right, man. Thank you for the submission. He started off like super balanced, but then it was like, oh, this man is a freaking powerhouse. These guys all kind of sent theirs the same way. Whatever. We're going to look at DS Almighty. My first fan-made Dokkan card. I wanted to make this overpowered, but also have some type of balance. So, yeah. Thanks, bro. All right. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. I wish they would actually put the Kaioken there on the blue Kaioken Goku. But since they didn't, his name is just Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. Unfortunately, you can't run him with the regular Super Saiyan Blue Goku. They did that on purpose, but they didn't, and that's a problem. Super Int type. Look like the same person kind of made these because they're literally made the same way. Maybe they're friends. I don't know. So this one's the same thing for the Int types, it looks like. Passive, 3-key and attack plus 150% while reducing received damage by 60%. When HP is 30% or above, when HP is 30% or below, attack plus 90% while reducing received damage by 100%. Super type, key +2 and attack plus 20% while reduce received damage by 25%. Super attack Kaioken times 10. God Kamehameha causes immense damage and lowers attack and defense while sacrificing 7% of your HP. Cool, I like it. So we're going to look at one more or two more of these because I don't know what this is. All right, so this Goku isn't even out yet, and this isn't art, but I just wanted to show you this if you can prove if this is legit. So it's on JP. So this Goku right here, I believe you got him. For one, this is a really, really, really old unit. I'm talking like a 1.5 year old unit, and he is not available anymore if you don't have him. right? He was only available then. He never dropped on Global. He's kind of similar to that Intelligent Super Saiyan Blue Goku SSR that Global dropped like literally a year and a half ago. That was during the Resurrection F event. I believe you had to put in a code from a V-Jump or something of that nature to get this Goku on the game. He is legit. He's a natural SR. That's why he has a star there, because he's awakened to being an SSR. He is not summonable. He is legit. It's a real card. The guy is probably just showing off his Goku, but because there's no real reason why he would be a leader, especially today. But that Goku is a thing. He's a Super Saiyan Blue Goku with the Resurrection F package. He's probably the actual best buddy to the STR Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, because let's actually take a look at it, because funny thing, STR Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta has two, including this guy, two Super Saiyan Blue Goku counterparts to work with, but it's not the same. So let's actually go ahead and take a look at it. DBZ dot space is fine. I don't even know if he's inactive, to be honest. I don't even know if he's inactive on Global. I don't think he's even in the files at all. STR type super rarity SR. Is he even in their files? He is. Okay. STR types get 2 key. He has an extreme modifier. He's super old. I'm almost 2 years old. All right, so extreme damage to the enemy. Key multiplier 120%. He's a natural SR. This is him at max. Extreme damage, Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, and Super God Combat are all links that the Vegeta shares. That's 25%. So having this guy on one side and then Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta in the middle, and then somebody with like Prepared for Battle and or Prodigies and Fierce Battle or something like that would basically trigger all of Vegeta's links. So if you want to see optimal damage for Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, you can that way. And let me show you what I mean, because he has that package, but unfortunately, this guy does not have that package wherever he's at. This guy, his link set's totally different because he's not from the Resurrection F saga. He has Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Kamehameha, Warrior Gods, which is the same link there. So they do share that. Prepare for Battle. So they would only have Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, and Prepare for Battle together, I believe, which kind of sucks, especially when you look at the AGL variants, because the AGL units totally got off kilter. But this is the last one we're going to look at. This is not how I wanted the video to go. Hope you guys are enjoying it, though. This is Unit 101 with D3. So what makes the Blue Vegeta and Goku so good is because they share all these links. You see Prodigies isn't one that they share, but they do share Super Saiyan, Resurrection F, Warrior Gods, Super God Combat, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. And instead of Prodigies, Goku trades that off for Kamehameha, and they have the same link set. So that's why they're best buddies. Vegeta doesn't have one. STR Vegeta does not have one. So I'm talking about this guy right here. Amazing unit, 100% up on the passive, just like the AGL Super Saiyan Blue Goku, but subtle shaft. He doesn't have a buddy. But anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, this fan art /101 video. Have an awesome day. I'll catch you guys tomorrow with some more fan art. Peace out, guys.